Exploring the layout and tools. Use the Move tool to click around. On the right-hand side, you'll see layout settings, board size, position, alignment tools, and background color settings. You'll also see the color palette used in each frame update as you select different templates. On the left side, you'll see pages, assets, layers. You can expand the layers to view all elements inside each frame, similar to Adobe products. You can also toggle layer visibility by clicking the eye icon. One of the layers is a checklist for your persona. Keep this visible while you work. It's a handy reference. You might have noticed that I zoomed out of all 3 pages, and the way you can do that easily is holding down your command key and using your plus and minus. So you can use minus to zoom out and your plus key to zoom in. You can also use your space bar to turn your cursor so that you can move around the screen, but I'm holding down my space bar to do that. If I let go of the space bar, you can see that it turns right back into the Move tool. The Move tool will actually physically move any element that you might be clicking on, so the hand tool comes in handy when you're trying to move around a bunch of your screen. Visual ratings with circles. So to show you visual ratings, I use circles as my example. However, under the shape tool, it gives you a couple of different shapes to work with right off the bat. You can use squares, you can use rounded squares, you can use circles or stars. You can make any shape, but as long as you demonstrate that it's a visual rating somehow. So to do that, what I did was I held down the Shift key and I drew out my circle, and then over here on the right I added a stroke as my outline for every single circle, because some of the circles are going to be black and some of the circles are going to be filled with white to show that visual rating. If all of them were black, that would mean that that person felt that way about it all the time now. But sometimes we have a little bit of feeling towards something, or we have a lot of feeling toward it. So that's where you have to kind of do the visual rating to show the difference. So what you're going to do then is adjust the size of the circles so that they sit properly and have the same amount of spacing between each of them. I can use the Align tool and the Spacing tool to make sure that there is equal spacing. Then I can take those circles and duplicate them a couple more times for each of the categories. I can add a fill or filled in circle with black, or to leave them empty, I fill them with white. Duplicate the circles to create a rating score. Typically 5 circles are good amount to show kind of a rating score, and then place them under the relevant categories.